Hello, lads. Um, well, you would not believe what just happened. Um, we're here. Um, so basically, I've been in the stream for 15 minutes or 10 minutes, as I said, and basically, um, yeah, I was talking to myself for 10 minutes. So that's pretty depressing. But welcome to the stream. Finally, I feel like I'm doing this all over again. Um, oh my goodness. But welcome to the stream. We're doing this second time round. I've just been talking to myself for 10 minutes. Absolute pain in the ass. But welcome to the stream. I'm so sorry about that. Um, yeah, I've been talking to myself for ages, but we've got a big count ahead of us tonight. Um, I thought it started. I'm an absolute idiot. But yeah, welcome to the stream. Um, yeah, that's got me triggered now. Um, anyway, we've had a few people talk in the chat. Ali says, "Are you going to show the screen that's playing the Brownlow?" Now, I was saying this to the camera before I actually started. This is basically what's happening with the Brownlow tonight. Now, I myself, I'm not in, like, usually, like, I'd watch it on TV and whatnot. Basically, that is the only place you can watch it. And I don't have it in this room, right? There's some weird broadcast right thing. There's been so much confusion discussing it, right? For example, like, the broadcast rights are really weird, okay? So basically, the AFL does not allow shit on 7 Plus, like games to be on 7 Plus. That's number one. And then, like, this is the Brownlow, so it's sort of in the middle, right? It's like, it's not a game, but it's not like anything else. So yeah, it's smack bang in the middle. It's one of those line ball decisions. Is it like AFL broadcast thingy? Nah, not really. So yeah, that's the answer to the question. Is it on 7 Mate? I think it is on 7 Mate. But once again, I couldn't tell you to tell you the truth. We're about to get underway in about 2 minutes. But put your predictions in the chat as to who you think's going to win the Brownlow. Paul says I've KO'd Channel 7 YouTube. Where do you watch it? Yeah, as I just said, you're going to have to watch it on Channel 7. Because KO doesn't have the rights to it. That's the one thing it doesn't have rights to. And then YouTube, you can't watch it there. You can watch me, but you can't watch the actual thing. And if I wanted to show it on here, yeah, if I wanted to show it here, it'd probably do something in the channel. So, and I don't want that. So, yeah, but we'll be doing the live reaction, and that is where, we'll be following along all night long. Batman is on 7 Mate. Well, that is a bit unfortunate, eh? But yeah, it's just a pain in the ass. 7 Plus. I don't understand why they're not showing the Brownlow on there. Because that's what I would have done in a heartbeat. I would have done that. But we're just going to be doing, like, we'll be looking at the live tracker as frequently as possible, and I'll keep it updated with the counter I've got on the screen as well. I've also put Ed Kerno as a bit of a piss take. So we'll have the counter going all night long. Paul says Wines to win, Steel to storm home. That's what a lot of people have been saying. Wines to win and Steel to storm home. We've got Oliver and Petrarca in the mix as well. Sean says, I've checked every single Channel 7 station on their website. There is no Brownlow. The only place you can watch it is on Channel 7. Channel 7 TV. You can't watch it on 7 Plus. You can't watch it on 7 Mate. It's only Channel 7, the television. Yeah. Real old-fashioned, I know. And you'd think in a digital age, we would be being able to watch it like on digital devices, but that is not the case. So yeah, it is a bit annoying, but you can watch along. Sorry, excuse me. You can watch it along with me. Um, anyone new to the stream, make sure to like the stream. If you're enjoying the nothingness that has happened, it should be getting underway right now. Obviously, yeah, as I said, I got Ed Kerno, in number 7, as a piss take. You can't watch it on 7. I've tried. I'm pretty sure it's on normal channel 7. Just normal channel 7. 770. Yeah. But it's just, yeah. I hate this. I hate this. But look, with the Brownlow counter, we'll get that underway, like, maybe, I'm trying to think. We'll get that underway maybe, like, round 3, when there's a bit of separation. Okay. So we've got a few things. George says, anyone got a link for the stream? Yeah, there's literally, they've done a very good job trying to like, make sure no one gets a hold of it unless you're doing sorry, I gotta take those off. Yeah, they've done a really good job in ensuring that you can't find another way to watch it. So yeah, props to them. But yeah, we'll be getting updates. I'm not sure where you can get it. Paul says Monday will get some votes, and yeah, 100% agree. He's been probably he's one of the most underrated players in the league, I reckon, and he's at the ripe old age of, I think, 35 maybe. He's up there. He's very up there in age. So yeah. If you guys want to watch it, I suggest going to Saba's house. Well, yeah, mate, I can't watch it either unless I want to bring you guys to my living room, which is literally impossible. So yeah, I'm just trying to. You know what? There's no better place to get updates than Twitter. I'm probably gonna get live updates through there. Ben Cousins is at the Brownlow. Interesting. It looks like they haven't started yet. Russell says, damn, Channel 7 are tip rats for not playing this one over the internet. I'm looking for one of those dodgy streams. Believe me, I tried having a look for that too. And yeah, it's virtually impossible. I couldn't find one at all. Yeah. Because they don't really, it's not like international with like NBA or like soccer or something like that. It's not global, so there's no real need for international people to get access to it, to like watching this stuff. So that's why people haven't found ways to exploit it. So that's why you can't really find like anything. Paul says, "Where are you, by the way?" Well, I'm in my bedroom, but in terms of states and stuff, I'm in Victoria. So, yeah, yeah, bit of a pain in the ass. Any people you think will get some really good votes? Like, what's the word? Like the unexpected is what I'm saying. Anyone you reckon will get like an unexpected amount of votes? I don't know if I said this on stream or not, because if you're new to the stream, I was talking to myself for 10 minutes and I didn't even know about it. But look, Andy Brayshaw a couple of years ago got like top 3 25 votes or something. And that was just out of the blue. No one expected that. So do you reckon there'll be someone like that tonight? That's my question to you all. Because, yeah, I reckon... Yeah, I'm not ruling it out. I think there could be a couple surprises. Yeah. But the stream... Okay. Some people... Oh, interesting. Twitter's a great place to get, like, some discussion points. Luke Parker at 350, top 10 finish, play of the night for me, gets votes every year. Luke Parker, he's also one of the very underrated players in the league. I mean, Sydney, like, the story of their year was all the youngsters doing well, but I think people really forgot about, like, those really experienced heads. Kennedy and Luke Parker, probably the main two. And obviously, you've seen the emergence of other people as well in that lineup. That's what basically has brought them up top. Mad P says Darcy Parish is a dark horse. I reckon earlier in the year, like, you would have, but I think, like, teams found him out in the way that they started to tag him. So that sort of correlated with the fact that people now knew who Darcy Parish was, and, you know, like, his ability, what he could do, because he, quite frankly, was getting played in the wrong position. And I think Essendon supporters knew that, but casuals didn't know that. Darcy Parish, he is a dark horse. Yeah, I do agree he won't win, but I think he could be up there for some good votes. Danny says, hand Job Watson back his Brownlow. Yeah, look, there's been discussion points on that as well, whether Job will or did or didn't deserve to get that stripped from him. I don't have an opinion on it. Like, I see the benefits and the the reasons you wouldn't do it as well. Paolo says, where do we watch this online? Short answer, you probably can't. A couple of people have been asking this. You just simply can't find a place because, as I said, AFL isn't an international sport, especially for something like the Brownlow. It's not even a game. It's like, yeah, it's a live, like, it's an event. So it's very unlikely that there would be something, yeah, it's very unlikely that people would go to lengths to crack the stream or something. But anyone new to the stream, make sure to like the stream. We're getting a lot of new viewers in tonight. Subscribe as well if you're new. I do support Carlton, sadly, but I also do other AFL content, and we probably won't do a lot in the off season. I mean, some trade period stuff, but that's probably the extent it'll go. Ryan says, have they started yet? Apparently they haven't. Yeah, because there's a couple memes on here about how Gillon McLachlan is taking the piss, basically. Make sure to put in the chat your predictions for who's going to win. Who's going to win the Brownlow count tonight. And even people on Twitter are saying, any way of watching Brownlow without free to air 7+ currently showing border security. Bloody hell. Yeah. Aju Chewy says, are you interested in coaching them? Coaching what? Oh, coaching Carlton. Well, I would like to put my my hat in the ring. I reckon I could offer a few innovative ideas, I believe. Yeah. Probably better than... I mean, the candidates have been Kingsley and Michael Voss, I think. So it's pretty shit that we got rid of Teague for that. The Smite says, can you watch on the AFL app? If I can't watch it, I'll be sticking around here tonight. You cannot watch it on the AFL app. You can't watch it on KO. You can't watch it on Mate. You can't watch it on 7+. Channel 7 exclusively. Caramello says, still got my vote. And I think he's going to storm home, as some people said earlier on. So yeah, I think that, yeah, there's a lot of people you could go for. I mean, you don't want to be betting tonight, I don't think. If you win the bet, fair play to you, because I think some people are going for like some good amounts. Russell got a stream, so good on you, mate. I mean, yeah, it's Voss will probably be the better choice out of the two. Yeah, Voss has more experience. He coached Brisbane. I mean, Kingsley's got like a good resume. I think he's been around. He's been around for a long time. But look, I reckon Voss will probably end up getting it. Will Phil Carman win the Brownlow? I do know he's an old player. I do not know who he is though. Um, okay. Is the Brownlow actually going to start? They always do this. Yeah, look with the Brownlow, right? I've just read something that is so accurate. Is someone said this. Can we stop saying the winner of tonight's award is the best player in the league? He's not. It's the best and fairest based off umpires' votes. Umpires who spend more time around midfielders than any other player type. The best mid wins the Brownlow, not always the best player. Now, with the umpires spend more time around midfielders, that's not true because they all occupy different areas of the ground. Like they have their own third, I think, or something close to that. So that's not true, but I do get the whole best, like, just with Twitter in general, like there's so many, I mean, that's all it is, arguments. And it's just a pain. Like I waste my time arguing to people sometimes, and then I realize, what am I doing with my life? Yeah, which is a bit, it's a bit annoying. But yeah. Anyway, anyone new to the stream, make sure to like the stream if you're enjoying this. And subscribe to the channel if you're new for more sporting content. Paul says, you have to be in a team that wins a lot of games as a rule. Yeah, that's true as well. I mean, that's just more, like, that's a bit more logical. Like, and I can understand that. Like, a good performance gets overshadowed if you get absolutely flogged. It's like saying, I think Sam Walsh had 30 touches in the round 22 game against Port Adelaide. We lost by 95 points. But had it been a different result, he could have gotten votes. Fozzie says, how many votes will Walsh get? I think he'll get like 20, roughly. There's been a couple games where he's got to get 3. But in saying that, there's a few games as well where he could get, 2s and 1s, So he could get like upwards of 20. I think he will get upwards of 20. But I think he'll probably finish border of top 5. It looks like the votes are coming up finally, where like 15 minutes after when they actually said it was going to happen. We've got absolutely nothing happening at the moment. We've got to do a cheeky refresh. The time for the Brownlow is right now. Okay, so St Kilda looks like they've gotten Tim Membry with votes. Okay, Dusty Martin, 3 votes. Sam Walsh, 2 votes. Graham, 1 vote. So Sam Walsh getting the 2 votes to start us off nice and well. Let's go. Let's go, Sammy. That's great. That is good. Very good start. Tim Membry, it looks like he's gotten 3 votes. This is going to be awful to keep track of. But anyone new to the stream, welcome to the stream. We've got a lot of new viewers. Jesus Christ, 87 people. This is near our peak. It was actually this high before the stream started, but then I forgot to press play. So, yeah, Dusty's gotten the 3 votes to kick things off, as per usual. Okay, so we've got Walsh. Looks like Bontempelli got a vote. Oliver got 3. Wines got a vote. Draper got 3 votes as well. What What else we got? This is an absolute shambles, though. How the hell? Okay. May gets a vote, McDonald gets 2, and Oliver 3 votes. So no votes for Petrarca to kick things off. All gone. Oliver's got votes. Callum Mills with 3. Gordon 2. So the rookie in his first game gets 2 votes. And Tom Hickey with a vote. If you want to get like live updates. Okay, so 7AFL have just quickly clarified on their Twitter page, due to rights restrictions, the Brownlow cannot be streamed on 7+. You can watch live and free on 7. So unless you have like oh my god, like a TV tuner, not tuna as in the fish, but tuna as in like so you can connect to your antenna. Yeah. North Power, Boak gets 3 votes and Wines gets 2. Membry's got 3. Hopper's got 2 for the Giants. And Sheed has 2 as well. So yeah, we've got that. Who else we've got? Mate, I'm just going to be going quick. Rapid. Okay, so round 2. I mean, Melbourne are onto this. Melbourne Twitter are onto this. Oliver's already got 6 votes in 2 games. Great start for him. Petrarca has 2. Cozzy Pickett has a vote. No votes for the Carlton Footy Club in round 2. Selwood's got the 3 and Guthrie is 2. Swans Crows, Walker gets his first vote. Josh Kennedy with the 3. Power, Wines has 3 votes. And Houston 2. So Wines has 5. Oliver has 3. Yeah, it looks like we're going to have to like be really rapid. Dusty looks like he got 6, apparently, in the chat. No updates with the track I was supposedly doing. Can you just keep us a top 5? Yeah, I'll do it as quick as I can, but like it's going rapid. And I was thinking like they're going really fast. And I'm only relying on Twitter to do this. Okay. Are we going to get like a full... We're going to get updates? Yeah, I will fix the leaderboard. I'm just trying to... I don't want to start with... like, by the time I change it, it's going to change again. Oh my god. This is such a pain in the ass. Because there's so many, like, websites that aren't letting me do it. Like, fam, update your shit. Okay. Yeah, this is not this is not ideal. I will say that. Let's do a cheeky scroll. Okay, so after 2 rounds, we have Oliver with 6, Martin with 6. Okay, let's just do quick change. We've got Martin. We've got... Who else do we have? Okay. We've got to go so fast on this. It's ridiculous. 6, 6, 5, 5. Okay. We'll do that for the moment, because that's the information I have got. Round 2, yep, we've got that. So Hickey's already got 3 votes. Nice. Jack Rewalt, we've got some footage of AFL, showing Rewalt having the sip of his cup of coffee. Okay. This is just so annoying. Yeah. I mean, how can you have this only on Channel 7? Have I, you know, made my my sadness clear? Because it is ridiculous. Let's face it. And for some of you new to the stream, welcome by the way. You just want to watch the Brownlow. Is that too much to ask? Apparently it is. But we've got so we've currently got the top 4. But yeah, I don't know about the other guys. I think, okay, you know what? Let's just put the ones I know have votes. And then we'll update on the go. We've Sam Walsh with a solid 2. Even though that's not even relevant. Who else got votes? We'll put Tom Hickey. It's probably the only time he's going to rock up on the leaderboard, so he'll go. And then we'll put, I think Crisp got votes off memory. Actually, no, we'll put Boke. Is it... Okay, so what do you guys want me to do? Do you want me to put, like, the most relevant, like, favorites up here on the prediction? Or do you want me to do just... Do you want me to do actual order, or do you want me to just do the the favorites? Because we can do it either way. It's up to you. Up to you all. Anyone new to the stream, welcome to the stream. This is absolutely nuts, by the way. I mean, I don't even have this many subscribers, and we've got 65 people in the stream, so that's great. Okay. Top 3, top 5. Okay, we'll do top 5. We'll do top 5. Okay, hang on. We'll just get rid of it. We'll just get rid of it, like, in a couple rounds, because that's probably easier. Because by the time I change it, I'm gonna have to change it again. But yep, it looks like we're already on an ad break. Like, absolutely ridiculous. Oh, someone said that Sam Draper didn't get a coach's vote. But he got 3 Brownlow votes. I mean, how does that work? You're right. Let me put Jack Steele. Sorry, lad. That is such a casual take of me. Did he get votes? I don't even think he's got a vote yet. Digital Chimp says point camera at the TV. I don't have a TV in my room, so I would love to do that, but I can't. Russell Warren says put Warwick Kappa in there for good measure. You know what, Tom Hickey? You've had your time. It is time to put Warwick Kappa. With the 85 votes. Let's get it. Alright. So, yeah. Yeah, very interesting start. I mean, this is why I hate the Brownlow, though. It just takes too damn long. Like, the way they're able to drag out each round should just be a skill. You should have to go to uni for this. Like, mate, we're going to be here for a damn long time. Maybe Petrarca should be on the list. See, here we go with the politics already. See, is this why I should just keep the 7? Because Petrarca is another guy. Like, the ones I have on the list, like, I could probably have 8 there, but, like, I'll probably... Okay, Warwick Kappa, you've had your time. We'll probably put Petrarca on the list, and I will put my boy Sam Walsh on the list. It's absolute disrespect. Okay. I've got to get consistency here. This is ridiculous. Okay. We've got it. We got it. Okay. Steel is on 0. I've just, like, I haven't bothered with the thing yet. I just want to wait till it goes a couple rounds. Okay, Gorn has 3 votes and Petrarca 2. So that means that, Russell says Walker leading with 7 votes. Okay. Grundy got 2. Bruce got 3 for the Dogs. Walker got 3 for the Crows. Mills has 6 now. Parrish has 3 votes, probably his first 3. Okay, so let me work this out. Petrarca, is on 4 votes. I don't even think Steele's polled yet. Steele hasn't polled yet. Oliver's got his 6. Oh god, that was a bad voice crack. Bont, I think, is 5. Yep. What other stuff do we have? Parrish, yep. Mills is 6. What else we got? Load. Mark O'Connor got votes. Mills already has 6. That's solid. Sam Walsh is on 3 votes now. Mackay and Cripps also get votes, so Walsh is now on 3. And then we've got... okay, this guy is being absolutely amazing with votes. So it looks like Bontempelli got the 3 votes there. So the Bont is on 5. Yep, we've done that. Yep. Gorn has 4, I think. Yep. Okay, we'll do that. We'll do that. You know, I think that's easier, Lockie. Yeah. I'm gonna do these guys. Actually no, piss off, Dusty. You go. You go. Okay, so who's the other player we should put on the list? Parrish. Yeah. Parrish, I reckon. Yeah. Okay. Shit, what did I do? There we go. Okay. Oh my god. Okay, we're done. We're done. Okay, we're done. We've made it. Finally. Okay. Give me a break with this. It's going to be so hard to keep up, but this guy's doing well. So it looks like Petrarca's got another 3 votes. Mitchell's got 3 votes. Parker's got 3 votes. Boak has a vote. McRae's got 2. Doherty. Okay, Walsh has 3 votes. Walsh has 3 votes. Okay, Walsh is up to 6. Petrarca's up to 7. Steele, I don't think is polled yet. Gorn has a vote. Yeah, it doesn't really look like we had too many of the favourites polling. At least so far. Parrish has this... how many does Parrish have so far? Alright, once we get this ironed out, we'll be set. So I think Parrish has only the 3 votes. So he doesn't have it there. Okay, so he got 3. And then he got... Okay, so Parrish is on 3 votes. We're good. Wines, I think, already had the 5. Oliver hasn't polled. Steele has 0. Yeah. Okay, boys. I think we've got it. I think we've got it, guys. Oh, wait, no. Steele got 3. Never mind. My bad. And he didn't get any down here. Okay, so Steele also has 3 votes. That is the live tally. That is the live tally. We've got it. We've finally got it, guys. And we're rolling the sleeves up because it's absolutely boiling in here. But anyone new to the stream, welcome to the stream. Make sure to like the stream if you're enjoying this. This leaderboard is giving me the shits, but we're okay. Lockie Neal's getting interviewed, so I do get a breather in updating the scoreboard. But anyone new to the stream, as I said, make sure to like the stream. Yeah, that's great. But we've already had 1,900 plays, I believe, which is just amazing. Yeah. So thank you to everyone who's rocked up throughout the night. A lot of people sharing their distaste for Channel 7. But nonetheless, thank you. Kira says, how do you watch it? Only on Channel 7. Everywhere else is a big no-no. But listen, if you want updates alongside me, I've got this Twitter handle at Avatar5991 on Twitter. He is updating the all the stats all night long. So yeah, which is really good. That's how I'm keeping up to date. Because the Brownlow trackers, put that in quotations, they are not doing a good job. Or keeping up to date. So yeah. But yeah, so some big pollers early. As we said, Petrarca, he's been up and about. We've also got like McRae with a couple of votes. Okay, so Russell's already helping me out here with the updating. Bontempelli's on 8, so he must have gotten the 3 votes. There's no time to rest. Okay, so we've got some new votes. Bontempelli with a 3, Wines with another 3. Yep, Wines with another 3. So Wines is also on 8. TOL Tricks, what's up? How are you? Hope you're having a great night. Lockie Neal with the 3 votes. Oliver with 2. And Brayshaw, he's had a good season as well. We'll tell you that. So Oliver up to 8 as well. But those are the only votes. So no votes for Sam Walsh. No votes for McRae. No votes for Steele. Yep. And then Gorn, I think Gorn's up to like, he's probably in the top 5 at the moment. I'm really not sure about that right now. Yeah, because I don't know who's in the top 5 unless I'm getting updates. Okay, we've got some updates on the website. Thank God for that. What website is this? Okay, so they are very behind. They're on round 4. Good shit. Yeah. But currently, as you can see on the leaderboard, we have, the top, not the top 7, but 7, the 7 favorites by the bookies. Currently, Oliver, Wines, and Bont are in a deadlock. I think Max Gorn is probably up there too. Maybe even Travis Boak as well, because he's polled a few games. I think he may have about 6 or 7. Obviously, I will lose track over the course of the night. It looks like we're stopped at round 5 or something along those lines. But yeah, if you want to see where I'm getting all these updates, it's from at Avatar5991, who's giving me the good updates. Yeah. Pretty much just like that. So if you want to see the updates and you don't have access to it, there we go. And Bont is up to 10. So he's gone off to a fast start. Oh my God, what happened there? So he's on 11 now. Let's get that little update going. Cheeky little refresh. It's not happening. Okay. So the Bont has 2. So he's not... I think he's on 10 actually. Yep, he's on 10. That's the one. Okay. So Petrarca's got 3 and Walsh has also got 3. Walsh! Fam! Let's go, Sammy! Petrarca on 10. Who else we got? And the Bont with 2. And I think those are all of them. No, I don't have a few games. Okay. Okay, Fife Sarong gets votes. Kazitsky gets 3 and Ben Keys with 2. He's been a very underrated player. Wines and Parrish with 3 each. And Boak again with votes. So, yeah. Oliver, no votes. And this is why I think Oliver may be screwed. He may get screwed over by his own. Brayshaw or Amon got votes. Yep. Two very underrated players across the board. I think Karl Amon is one of my favourite players in the league. If you look at a goal package, like a goal compilation of Karl Amon's, it is so satisfying, especially this year. He scored, I reckon, like 4 goals or 5 goals from like 45-meter out snaps. It was that good. It was that good. But I mean, thank God we're up to round 6. We're already up to round 6, guys. That's great. But anyone who's joined the stream, anyone who's new to the stream, make sure to like the stream if you're enjoying this little layout we got going here. Got plenty of sporting content on the way, so make sure to stick around and subscribe. But thanks to all the people keeping me updated in the chat. Well, I guess it's only Russell, but the only Luke says do top 5. Look, I'm not going to do top 5 because then I'm going to have to keep rotating and it's going to make it more difficult for me to switch it up. So I think I'll just leave it like this. Because then you can see all the favorites, what they're on. I won't be able to, yeah. I mean, you'll probably see everywhere, even if you go on Twitter, what's going on, as to who's the leader, yeah. But it makes it easy to track, especially if you've got bets going. Sophie and Jack says hello. It's probably only Sophie or Jack. So hello to you. Welcome to the stream. Thanks to everyone who's shown support on the stream, by the way. Yeah, we've gone in 6 rounds. And I believe, Ollie Wines is on top at the moment. But Port Adelaide have polled really well. I think they'll poll really well tonight. More so Travis Boak and Ollie Wines. I think Boak is probably on 10 or something along those lines. Leaderboard after round 4. We're obviously a couple rounds behind, but AFL have said Petrarca on 7, Walker on 7, Oliver, Martin, and Mills on 6. So there's your leaderboard from 2 rounds ago. Too bad we're behind in that department. Oh, I may have spat on my keyboard. Oh. We've got... we don't have updates. Yeah, it looks like we'll be waiting a few minutes. It looks like we've got a commercial break. Christopher Townsend says, go Pies. I would say that if I was a Pie supporter. Unfortunately, I'm a Carlton supporter, so I probably hate your guts. Only Luke says up the power. And mate, probably would be devastated at their pretty woeful loss last week. Yeah, that was a bad loss. I live streamed that. I think I'll be live streaming also next week for the grand final, so make sure you stay tuned for that. I'll be here. So yeah, as I said, stay tuned. You may be having a couple beers with your family, but in saying that, Victoria's in lockdown. So if you've got nothing to do, hop on the stream. Great time. Yeah, so we'll be doing that. And tomorrow, I believe we'll be doing our predictions for that. So make sure to be ready for that. Yeah. But anyway, thank you to everyone who's rocked up tonight. As I said before, it's probably because you're triggered by the fact that Channel 7 are only streaming it on TV. On TV in 2021. So, mind-blowing, but... Russell says Port Adelaide took it up the butt. Bad loss. Yeah, look. Yeah, that was just... I mean, I think I saw somewhere, Port did the chant, never tear us apart, prior, but they got absolutely torn apart. So, bit ironic that. But yeah, so... Yeah, I mean, we had some really stinky prelim finals, let's face it. Not pretty at all. Not pretty at all. Yeah. So... Anyway, I would suspect that we're gonna get the next round underway. It's been 5 minutes since my last update from the Twitter profile that's keeping me updated. Yeah, but I hope you're enjoying the stream, guys. Tell me, are you watching it on TV or are you watching it on, or you're not watching it? You're watching me. Which one is it? I'm really interested to know though, because you know, some of you are, yeah, some of you are probably in the shits, but um, Christopher Townsend says that Never Tear Us Apart is so cheesy. You know what? Like I said this on my stream last week, I would love to go to Adelaide to participate in that. Like the atmosphere is unmatched, absolutely unmatched. So even as like an away supporter, I would love to do that, 100%. Um, but you know, obviously we're gonna have to wait a bit. We're gonna have to wait a bit for that. It looks like you know this Brownlow count is dragging out. Gabriel says he's not watching it. Um, well, I just feel so honored that you're watching me instead. Um, but yeah, thank you to all of you for tuning in as well. As if I don't say that enough, I'm saying it again because I can. Yep. Yeah, we've got a few more comments saying how bullshit Channel 7 is. Russell says you are not a bad bloke to a Blues supporter. I'm assuming you said for a Blues supporter. Yeah, look, I went to the Carlton Collingwood game earlier in the year, and I can't say I was very impressed with how that ended up. And then the fact that I wasn't there when I mean I went bonkers when Sam Walsh kicked that absolutely nuts goal from. I mean, I think he shrugged 3 tackles and just went nuts. And kicked that beautiful goal, like in the clutch. That comeback was just amazing. Look, I don't know what the hell's going on right now with this bloody Brownlow Medal, because it seems like it hasn't been doing anything for the last 10 minutes, which is just absolutely brilliant. Far out. So, this is just a random fact. So on this Twitter thing, Sam Walsh has polled exceptionally well. Petrarca's up there, but actually tracking under his projected. Wines is 2.5 over. Bont's 2.5 or 3.5 over. Oliver is 0. Walsh is 4.5 over. Yeah, because he polled 3 votes in a couple games I didn't expect him to, and Petrarca is half a vote under. Ethan has just tuned in. Hello, how are ya? Wants to go with Channel 7. Can't find a stream at all. Yeah, 7 Plus is not working. They don't have rights to it. And 7 Mate doesn't have it. KO doesn't have it. Yeah. Okay, so it looks like the reason we've held up is we're waiting for Goal of the Year. We're waiting for Goal of the Year. That is between Bontempelli, Cozzy Pickett, and Sarong. If it's up to me, I mean, they're all good goals, but like if you're talking about skill, I mean, Sarong's was probably a fluke. It also was out of bounds. Bontempelli's was just ridiculous. Like, I think it was a left foot snap from the pocket. It should have bended away from the goal, but it went in somehow. And then Cozzy Pickett was able to brush about like 700 tackles and finish off a brilliant goal when there were crowds. So, yeah, I mean, just for pure flukiness, it would have been Sarong for me. But I think if you're talking about like what's just absolutely ridiculous, it's gotta be the Bont. But then if you look at skill, it's Pickett. So I don't know what the judgment is on that. I'm sure you guys will find out a bit quicker than I will. No, it has not told me yet. But yeah, the nominees, as said, Cozzy Pickett in round 2, Bontempelli in round 15, Sarong in round 22. You can check those all out on the AFL website. I'm not endorsed by the AFL website either. Gabriel said it said AFL Live would have it, but it didn't. I don't know where you got that info from. But yeah, like there's like a lot of misinformation. Like they're not on top of that at all. Like I thought it was on 7 Plus because it's not a football game; it's a football event. All right, Sarong's just got it. Sarong has just gotten the goal of the year. And look, it was flukiness. It was absolutely insane the way he was able to finish that off. But if we're talking about pure skill, oh, it's tough, man. It's very tough. Because as I said, Sarong's is probably for flukiness. Bontempelli is just pure, it's like mind-blowing. And then Cozzy Pickett's was skill and pizzazz and poise and all those things. Yeah. So yeah, take it for what you will. There's going to be a lot of politics on who should have won it. Who will win it, or who did win it. And that's going to be especially between Melbourne and Bulldog supporters. But listen, mate, you guys are in a grand final. Fight that one out. Let Fremantle take this one, okay? It's as simple as that. Yeah. But look, congrats to Sarong. That goal was nuts. And I actually, as a neutral fan watching that game, I got out of my seat and screamed. And it was probably like unwarranted, but do I care? Nah. But yeah, thanks to everyone tuning into the show as well. We're about 50 minutes into the stream now. We're still going at a good 50 viewers. We haven't dipped below that nearly all stream. So thank you, all of you. Jamie says, have AFL Live Pass and still can't watch it. Not on 7+ either. Pathetic effort. Yeah, I mean, it is pathetic. And yeah, we've said it. Yeah, it's just a stinker. Question though, how do you have AFL Live Pass? I thought that was discontinued last year. Because for me it was. Maybe it's because you have Telstra, I reckon. Yeah. That's probably the reason. I've been able to relax, and now I've got my fingers ready for the next round of votes. If you don't have access to the stream and you want to get live updates, I'm going by the user with the Twitter handle @avatar5991 on Twitter. He's doing live stuff, so great job from him. If you want to see that. Now, speaking of broadcast rights, it's insane, because even over in the UK for the EPL, they can't even, for the Premier League, they can't even see their own national sport at all. Like, they can't, I mean, cricket, but like, they can't even watch the Premier League. Like 3:00 games. It's some weird broadcast deal, and it's because like it's some old law. But like, it's this, and it's it's what I'm talking about with the Premier League, and it's this as well. They are so behind. It is ridiculous. They've got to get going with that. Joel thinks he found a link. Yeah, that's all right. If you found a link, then go use it to your heart's content. But I'm actually doing all right, because I reckon if I was watching it, I'd be less engaged with the chat. So I want to be engaged with the chat, which is good. Because yeah, I don't want to leave you guys hanging. Come on. But yeah, for those who have been living under a rock, Wines is leading the count with 11. Bontempelli and Petrarch have 10 votes. I'm not doing it in the order anymore. I'm doing it for the favourites. So as you can see, Oliver Parrish is probably not a favourite. Like, I could put Boak there, but I don't want to get into politics as to who I should and shouldn't include. We've got Wines, Bontempelli, Steele, Petrarca, and Walsh. All there. So, yeah. I mean, I'm sorry. This is not meant to be like Sam Walsh appreciation live stream, but I love Sam Walsh, man. 9 votes in your 3rd season of footy. Amazing. Mitch Harvey says what round? It is round 8, I believe. It's round 7. Round 7 coming up. We're on round 6. Or we finished round... Oh, no, we're on round 7. Okay, the votes are in. Walsh has another 3 votes. Taranto's been getting some votes. Not really anyone polling. No one polled. Except Sam Walsh. Sam Walsh takes the lead. Sam Walsh has taken the lead on 12 votes. And apart from that, we have absolutely no one polling. I'm sorry if I'm a bit too loud. I'll move the mic away. Took Miller is another name that I haven't included on that list. He's also not... He can't get it. He's not qualified to get it because he got suspended, I believe. So that's probably why I don't have him on the list. We haven't forgot about him. Do not disrespect Took Miller. Hayden says, can you turn your camera to face the TV? No, I can't. Because I don't have a TV in my room. Yeah. So, look, if I could, I would, like, obviously I want to see the thing. But I also wanted to stream tonight, let's face it, so... Yeah, that's why I'm doing this instead. Like, usually I'd watch it in the lounge room, but... Hey, I'm not doing that tonight. I've got a live stream to conduct. Christopher says, you're doing a good job. Thank you very much. Russell put $10 on Walshy at 34-1. I've never understood betting at all. Like, I don't think I want to get into it either. Like, obviously there's some big money to win, but that only happens, like, every, like, 10 times. You know, and you lose the other 9. Oh, round 8's out also. Jack Steele with the 3 votes. Miller with the vote. McCluggage has been polling. DeGoey's been polling. So it looks like we've got Steele on votes. That's one person. And that's the only one I've got at the moment. So Steele goes up to 6. He's going to be a dark horse in the late game. I don't have the other half of results yet. And then Boak has got 3. Oliver's got 3. Bontempelli has got 3. Mackay got a vote. So yeah, Bontempelli the 3 votes. And Parrish with 2. Okay. Oliver 3. Bontempelli 3. And Parrish 2. Boak's on 11. So he's a big name. He is a big name at the moment. Looks like I'm getting ahead of the game, Warren. I mean, on the stream it's a bit delayed, but yeah. Joel says a lot of annoying pop-ups when setting it up, but so far so good for me. I mean, if you're watching that live stream, don't get malware, kids. Don't get malware. It's going to be a problem. So currently it looks like... okay, players, coaches, admins that we've lost in the past 12 months. A little tribute. Very nice touch that the Brownlow usually does, and they've done it again. Currently, it looks like we've got Bontempelli in the lead on 13. Travis Boak is nabbing Ollie Wines' votes. So that could be a potential problem for him in winning a Brownlow tonight. Oliver's got 11 and Petrarca's got 10, so the Ds are polling well. Gorn has probably about 7. Oh, I need a drink. And my chair's creaking. And then, yeah, the Bont is the leader at the moment with 13. I think some people predicted that, you know, at the start. At least to start things off. But yeah. Anyway, anyone new to the stream while we wait for the next round to begin, thank you for tuning in. Make sure to like the stream and show your support. Subscribe if you're feeling down to watch some more sporting content in the upcoming weeks. You may not necessarily be like a, you know, what's the word, like a sporting fan, you know what I'm saying? or like an NBA or an EPL fan, but I do that stuff too. Also, it looks like we've hit 50 subs, so if you've subscribed, thank you for subscribing to the channel. Very nice of you guys. Very nice of you. Yeah, but yeah, we've got a few new subscribers to the channel. Thank you very much for that. We're just waiting on the next round, basically. Currently, I mean, what are your thoughts? Who's going to win? It's very tight at the moment. We're a third of the way there, just about. And we've got, Bontempelli in the lead on 13. Walsh has 12 votes. I don't think people saw him to get 12 votes this early. And I think this round coming up where they play the Bombers, I think. I think he's going to get the 3 votes very, very easily. Absolutely stellar. There's like a lot of games ahead where he will get 3 votes. So that puts him in good stead. But Jack Steele at the moment with only 6. So I think it's a flag for people, that are, doing better at the moment, because you already know Steele's going to come out of nowhere and make an impact. So anyway, let's just see if we've got any updates. No, unfortunately. But anyone new to the stream, welcome to the stream. We're not watching the Brownlow. We're getting live updates on Twitter, but we're trying to do it as up to date as possible. Millsy says Steele only starts polling in the middle. Yep, and then it is just going to be full steam ahead from there. There's going to be a lot of games where he polls 3 votes. And mate, I brought him in for my fantasy team, like round 8, round 9, and he started a bit slow. But mate, once he got up and going, couple 150s in there. Probably my pick of the year. I didn't do the Took Miller selection though, so that was a bit of a shame. But we're still waiting on round 8, I believe, or round 9. We're still going. It looks like that montage that they've been doing is either still going or we're in a commercial break. As per usual, Channel 7 love their ads. You gotta bloody endorse all the sponsors. Millsy said he was robbed of a starting position in the All-Australian team. The All-Australian team is like... It's like... It's not even... it should just be the best 22. It shouldn't be like the... What is it? Yeah, it shouldn't just be the best 22. It should be like... Just the best 22. Not like positionally. I reckon. If you're going to do it by position, you're not going to get, like, the best 22. Like, the All-Australian team, is that, like, saying, I want a team that would win a premiership? Is that what you're saying? Or you want a team that, if you could pick the best 22 players in the league, like a Bleacher Report rankings thing, then that's what it would be. Like, is it... What is it? I don't know the aim of the All-Australian team. But whether he got a starting position or not, it's not going to come down to that. Like, I don't think people are going to say he got on the bench on the All-Australian team in like 4 years' time, when you're looking at like your resume as a player, like at the end of your career. You're not going to be looking at whether you made the starting 18 or the bench. Like, yeah, you're gonna get the plaudits. Is that what the word is? The plaudits for making an All-Australian team, because that in itself is hard. It's like me saying Sam Walsh got snubbed on the, in the starting 18. But look, I actually don't, like, I'm not fussed. I'm so pumped for Sam Walsh that he made the All-Australian team. As for Jacob Wiedering, well, we don't go there. But, yeah. Look, All-Australian, Brownlow Medal, they're all like a bit... They're very, like, iffy. Very iffy. I will say that. Yeah. But, honestly, I think streaming this was probably one of the best things I could do for my channel. I didn't realize how many people were having problems watching the show. It is ridiculous, as I've said numerous times throughout the stream. But listen, if you're enjoying the stream, make sure to like the stream, and subscribe to the channel. You know the deal. Yeah, but it looks like we're probably okay. We've now got a retirement players tribute. Oh my god. I mean, I love this stuff, but the fact that I'm not actually watching it is just, it's making it drag out a little bit longer. I'm not going to get an earlier bedtime tonight. Okay. So, yeah. So, currently at this moment, I mean, it hasn't changed for like the last 15 minutes, but we've got Bontempelli leading up top, and then Sam Walsh. Yeah. And then, you know, you got Wines, you got Boak, you got Oliver, you've got Petrarca up there as well. Jack Steele is going to be the left field selection at the moment. I reckon he's probably gone for some good money on Sportsbet or whatever betting platform you use. I do not promote gambling, by the way. But yeah. I'm interested because I don't think David Mundy's gotten it like a lot of votes, if any, because a lot of people were saying he would get votes to start the season. And I haven't really seen him get like any votes. Anything. This is a pain in the ass too, that the AFL website aren't even doing like a live Brownlow thing. David Mundy, okay, no wait. He is getting votes. Oh wait, he's on 8. Where have I been? No, that's after round 6. But he's on 8. That's fair play to him. Fair play to David Mundy. Millsy said, "Are you watching the Brownlow?" Well, I'm not. I'm casually watching it. I'm not. I don't have the thing up, but like I'm trying to be as on the ball as I can be, considering I'm not watching it. Yeah, but we've got 60 viewers in the stream. Thank you to all of you for tuning in. We will be doing a grand final live stream next weekend. We also will be doing predictions tomorrow, so make sure to check in for that. That'll be good fun. Yeah, and to those of you who have shown your support so far, thank you for doing so. We'll just have a look at how the channel is going so far. We've got 53 people subscribed to the channel now. Thank you all for that. Darcy says, what can I watch it on my computer? Or where can I watch it? You cannot watch it on your computer. Which is, as I said, pain in the ass. I've said it throughout the night. Yeah. The rights deals, it's so bullshit. Like, you know how much I would kill for the AFL to still be on Channel 10 is mind-boggling. Like, 10 years ago, I think I was really gutted. Yeah, this is like the 10-year anniversary. Like, this time 10 years ago was the final game on Channel 10, or the last game on Channel 10. I would kill for that. And then, like, on ABC and on the Saturday afternoon, some like really shitty broadcast of the VFL. That was the shit. That was so good. And then you'd have like the Channel 7 on Friday night and Sunday afternoon. Like that was at its peak. I mean, that was like the only time I really watched the footy, like before Channel 7. I don't know much else apart from that. Channel 7 and Channel 10, but Channel 10 era was so good. I mean, share your thoughts on that. I'd love to hear it. 'Cause yeah, I don't know if it's just me, but I love the Channel 10 stuff. The commentators, like it's so much better than now. Like the graphics and stuff is obviously going to be behind, but you can't blame them on that. Like it was like 10 years ago. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. Whew. I mean, I would just love for the next round to get underway. Like this could have been done at 9:30. I'm not even joking. When I was younger, I never watched the full thing because it was always too late for me. Especially like, was it? Yeah, it would have been like, sometimes it would have been like on a school week. Yeah. But what can you do, guys? What can you do? You can't change it. You can't change it. Okay, so we've still got no updates, guys. We've still got no updates as well. Post your predictions in the chat once again of what's your predictions for the night? Any bold calls you got? I mean, we're already 7 rounds in, but it's never too late. Yeah. I mean, just put your thoughts in the chat of bloody anything. Even questions. Because I love to talk. Let's have a look if we can find anything Brownlow related to discuss as well. Yeah, we've just got a lot of people getting triggered. Bella says, how are you watching the Brownlow? Short answer, I'm not watching the Brownlow. Yeah, I'm just getting live updates. AFL Crazy says, I want Jack Steele to win. I wouldn't mind Jack Steele winning. I don't really mind anyone winning because they're like new winners. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, with regards to how I'm watching the Brownlow, I'm not. Yeah. And it's also, this is diabolical, man. 15 minutes since the last damn week. Or the last damn week, yeah. Money's on Ollie Wines to win. Gabriel says Mark of the year, Tim O'Brien. Nah, I can't go past Jack Rewalt. I can't. Going back with the flight and somehow getting a stepladder is just remarkable to me. That's hectic. But yeah, Tim O'Brien's was good. He did get up as well. Jack Steele's underrated. I don't think he's as underrated as he used to be. But in saying that, I think he is passed up as like one of the better players, one of the better midfielders in the league. I mean, he can do whatever. We finally got round 9. Mills has 3 votes. No votes for like anyone in these games. So no Mitchell, no yeah, I mean, those aren't the games that we're looking for. Any Saints here? No. So Callum Mills is getting a lot of votes as well. I reckon he's probably quite close to the top. Tom says Channel 2, the winners during the 80s was the best. I mean, obviously that is way before my time, but I mean, nothing beats the older shit. We're trying to get updates as quick as possible on round 9 as well. Steele's got a vote. Parrish is 3. Okay. A lot of people getting votes. Steele has a vote. And he goes up to 7. I believe Walsh got a vote. So he's on 13. Yep. Wines got a vote. Bontempelli got 2. And Oliver got 3. There we go. We're getting the hang of this, guys. No votes for Petrarca in this game. So yeah, we've finally got an update on that. Finally. So Bontempelli is in the lead. Oliver second probably. But Callum Mills has had a really good run so far. I think he's got like... he could be the Brayshaw of this year, but I mean, some games he did phase out. But in saying that, like, he's had some really good games this year. I mean, I think people forget that he was playing half back like for his whole career, and he's just made the switch this season and made a huge impact, a huge difference. So I mean, fair play to him. He's probably up there. I reckon he's got. I mean, I don't know. But yeah, I think he's got somewhere close to the top. Probably like, I reckon 10 or 12 or 13 votes maybe. Yeah. Yeah, so currently, as you can see, we've got Bontempelli on 15, Oliver on 14, Walsh on 13, and Wines on 12. Obviously, there's some other players that we haven't listed. David Mundy is getting votes as predicted. He had a really good start to the season. Geelong haven't had any notables, really. I think I forgot Darcy Parish. The disrespect. He's on 11. So pretty much all the favourites have entered double digits now, and that's no surprise. We're into round 9 of this, and now we're into round 10. Dane Zorko getting votes. Boak's got 2 votes. No Ollie Wines. So that's come in as an interesting point of observation. And we've also got Parrish and Walsh with 3 each. Oliver with 3. Bontempelli with 3. This is nuts already. Oliver, 3. Parrish, 3. Bontempelli, 3. Walsh, 3. This is going to be a high Brownlow, guys. This is going to be a very high Brownlow. Let me just double check. Parrish, Oliver, Walsh, Bont. Yeah. So, we are... Yeah. Mate. If you're a Bulldogs or D supporter, you're very up and about at the moment. Ollie Wines has fizzled out a little bit. Jack Steele is yet to make a move. And we're borderline halfway there. We're probably into another ad break. If you're on Channel 7 watching, tell me if I'm wrong, because I'm probably not. But yeah, so we're 10 rounds in, and we could be on track for a 40. Do you reckon? I think Dusty has the record for 36. Oh, with 36 votes. That is the top score ever. I think 36. Lockie Neal was actually on track to get 40. But I think he got 26 in a shortened season, which is pretty nuts by him. So yeah, that exists. But look, I can see that being broken tonight. Bontempelli's already on 18. Oliver's already on 17. Oliver never really goes away all season. Bontempelli has a pretty rough end to the year. I don't think he would be polling in like the last 3 games. Especially like when the Dogs, their form was a bit Petrarca, he's probably got some 3 voters in there still. Walsh hasn't even hit his... I mean, we've had some games where you can easily poll 3. Wines is probably thereabouts as well. But Boak seems to be continuously nabbing his votes. But yeah, looks like we've got a little break. Listen, I'm going to take a little breather. I've been talking for like a good hour. So listen, we're gonna be right back. Make sure to just get a drink, get something to eat, nice and simple. But yeah, I will be back in like 2-3 minutes. So yeah, bathroom break, toilet, food, drink, whatever the hell you want, go get it. I'll be back. We're back, people. That was a very short break, but we are back. I don't know if there was a round of votes or something. No, there wasn't. Okay, so we're good to go, I think. Yeah, we are. Yep. All right, we're back, and some people have left. That's okay. Yeah. Alrighty. So, yeah, as we said prior, we're at round 11 coming up. And indeed, as I said prior, it's going to be a very high scoring stream or high scoring Brownlow count. What am I talking about? But this Brownlow count could go for ages. They said it will end at 9:40, but I mean, sometimes they tend to like go through the votes very quickly towards the end. Yeah, so that could probably be the case this time round as well. But yeah, so I guess we're just waiting on it now, really. That's the problem with not having any stream. Oh my god, with anything up, like you can't really. Like, how do you kill time? I mean, it's difficult, huh? But anyone new to the stream, welcome to the stream. Yeah, welcome to the stream. I hope you're enjoying your evening. You're probably in the shits. Yeah, you're probably in the shits that you can't watch the thing, probably. If you're watching it, mate, fair play to you. Round 11 has just come through. And we've got Took Miller with votes. Steele has a vote here. So we'll get that added to the tally. He's on 8 now. You already know he's going to rush home, but he probably won't be able to rush home enough. Is he too far behind? Make sure to put your thoughts in the chat. Okay, so Cripps has taken votes from Walsh. Walsh, I don't think, was in it for the Swans Blues game. Wines is 3. Parrish is 3. Oliver has 3. Wines, Parrish, Oliver. Yep. Wines, Parrish, Oliver. Oliver's already on 20. Oliver is already on 20. This is ridiculous. So Oliver takes the lead now. He's got a little break. Darcy Parrish, I think he's in 3rd place. Yeah, he probably would be in 3rd place. Fair play to him. Already the 17 votes. I mean, prior to this season, if you said that Darcy Parrish is going to get 17 votes, mate, you're probably going to be, people will be giving you weird looks in public. But, the fact that he's got 17 in like 11 weeks is nuts. Especially where he was at the start of the season, or his status at the start of the season. It's a bit iffy. It's a bit iffy. So we've got, round 11 is wrapped up, and we go on to round 12, which is probably, knowing Channel 7, they're going to postpone that about, 5 minutes after they release this round. But yeah, as you can see on the screen, we've got, Oliver on 20, Parrish and Marcus Bontempelli closely waiting behind to, take over. But yeah, I mean, is Jack Steele too far behind? Even Ollie Wines has lagged a little bit. I mean, he got 3 votes there, but he had a little patch of form. I mean, Travis Boker's nabbed a few votes off him. I think I read somewhere Travis Boak, absolute crime he didn't get included in the best 22 for All Australian. And I mean, I can agree with that. Like, there's some games where he doesn't, like, I mean, from a fantasy perspective, he's an absolute nightmare. He doesn't take any marks, doesn't get any tackles, and always gets like 32. So if he, like, on a good day, he probably would get like 120 fantasy points. He gets like 85. So triggering. But from like a game impact perspective, it's he's got a mad impact. He's got a mad impact. Even if it's a little handball, a little, like something to, allow another player to, experience success, then he'll do it because he's a leader. He's like 33 years of age. Still going strong though. And even like later in the year, like he added a goal scoring element that I don't think anyone had ever seen before from him. Which I think took a lot of people by surprise, to be honest. So yeah, but I don't know if we're on round 12 right now. You already know we're in an ad break. Okay, no, we're not. Round 12, the bye rounds. Cripps gets a vote, so no Walsh. Laird gets 2. Petrarca has 3. No Oliver. Steele has 2. So Petrarca will take 3. And Steele will take 2. So now we've got all the favourites in double digits. Crouch with the vote. Aaron Robertson says, who do you think will be Carlton coach? Hold on a second. Bontempelli with 3 and Parrish with 3. Yeah. Monday polling as well. Darcy Parish again, man. 20 votes. Wow. This is great. Obviously we've got to consider the fact that some people, they're going to have their bye round, they haven't had their bye round, whatever. So that's round 12 done, I believe. As to the question, who do you think will be the Carlton coach? Look, it's a very tough decision. It's also a decision that, look, it's my best guess who that'll be. Like, it comes down to Kingsley and Voss. I think knowing, Carlton, the CEO or whoever it was, they blatantly said that they want someone with experience. But they also said they blamed David Teague, I reckon, for being too offensive. They blame Brendan Bolton for being too defensive. So what's going to happen here with Voss? It's like you can't get a perfect balance. You've just got to play into your strengths. But look, I think they'll go for Voss purely for experience. What are Lions, Brayshaw, and Amon on? Not 100% sure, to tell you the truth. Look, I mean, Lions, I can't imagine Lions and Amon will be polling that well. I haven't even seen Brayshaw in the votes too much, to be honest. He did have a few injury problems. We've just got a few more things coming through. No one notable so far. No Steele in the votes. Still at a mammoth game in this one, the Saints-Crows game. But Rory Laird gets the 3. Russell says, I would laugh so hard if they give it to Buckley. I would laugh too. But then I'd also cry shortly after. Yeah. What is... Brayshaw, Lyons, and Amon look like they're good. They're really good players. Don't get me wrong, but I think okay. First of all, Mundy's got a vote. Brayshaw got 2. Darcy 3. Mitchell's got votes. He hasn't really been in the votes. No, Oliver Petrarca, but votes for Wines. So Wines will get 2 more. He's on 17 now. So I guess you were wrong on the Jack Steele call right there. But having a look, I would laugh so hard if they give it to Buckley. Yeah, look. If they gave it to Buckley, like, I can't imagine there'd be a lot of uproar because he was a Collingwood he was a Collingwood coach / player. I mean, the same happened with Mick Malthouse, but yeah, absolutely. It'd be an absolute shambles. Like, we should not have gotten rid of Teague, run out his contract, done. You can watch a full video of me ranting about that on my channel. Yeah. But the leaderboard after round 13, you can see top 3 is Bontempelli, Parrish, and Oliver. Russell says Wines is an excellent finish to the season. His gun is a gun. I'm assuming you said he'll take it out. Look, I think the advantage of Wines is, yeah, he's not that far behind the pace. Whereas with Steele, he's still got a lot of ground to make up. If he's, to have any hope. Russell says, coach is a loose term. Oh, yeah, I mean, there's a lot of behind the scenes roles as well. Just, yeah, all these little things that help contribute to the overall result of a team. And even like nowadays you have players involved. I mean, back like 20, 30 years ago, like that was like, it was more official. Like you'd have player coaches, but now you have players that, although they're not necessarily like officially coached, they still play a role in terms of experience, especially to your younger players, your mentors for them. Paul says Steele's problem is they didn't win enough games. Oh, look, I reckon, like, yeah, Steele had some absolutely ridiculous games stat-wise. I think the problem with him is his tackling game won't get appreciated in a Brownlow medal. Like, you look at the stats, and he goes nuts in the tackle department, gets a lot of marks. He gets a lot of the football, but I don't think his impact is, like, as felt. Like, he gets a lot of clearance footy. He gets goals sometimes. There will be games where he'll pole because he kicked goals. But, yeah, I think it's just the fact that the way he plays his game, he won't win a Brownlow medal, or he'll find it very difficult to. I don't want to get caught saying that he won't. But I think he'll find it very difficult to be able to win a Brownlow when his stats are so dependent on like a tackling game. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I just clocked. I don't think, what's his name? Bruce McAvaney is. He's not in the Brownlow count this year. Is this the first? Or is this the second time? I mean, he's still on the Brownlow, right? No, I don't think he is. Let me know on that one, because I'm not too sure. We're on, yeah, round 13, as mentioned. Anyone new to the stream, make sure to like the stream if you're enjoying it, and subscribe to the channel for more content. We've got the grand final predictions tomorrow, and we have the live stream for the game on Saturday evening. Unhypno says what round it is currently. We're at round 14 now. And believe it or not, this is actually the first week that I did my AFL round recap. So, fun fact for you all. Yeah, so I may have a little bit more knowledge about the latter stages of the year than I did the earlier half, because I was actively analysing it. But, yeah, so, yeah, but, I mean, very intriguing at the moment, because Darcy Parish, I mean, he sort of fizzled out later in the year, so he's not going to win. Oliver is probably in prime position to win, alongside Wines, because Bontempelli did fizzle out later in the year as well. Sam Walsh is just guilty of playing in a very shit football team. Yep. Petrarca probably just doesn't have, there's not enough votes to go around for him to win. And Jack Steele is probably too far back. ABC's tracking is much faster. Yeah, that's probably, yeah. I mean, I'm looking at a Twitter, like someone watching the game, or watching the Brownlow, and he's like, I just have to refresh the page so I can get the update. Obviously I have to refresh it at the right time, but oh, did I miss Bontempelli with votes? Because it says he got 23, but this one says 21. Am I missing two? I don't know if this stuffed it up. So we're right on Oliver and Parrish. Wines is right. Walsh, Boak and Gawn of 13. So they have more. They've done very well, those two. Yeah. Look, yeah, I think the only reason Oliver won't win is because he's got too many good players around him. Petrarca and Gawn will nab votes off him. That's why I think Wines is probably better positioned to win. Travis Boak had a very good last couple games. I'm up to round 13 as well, and the guy that I'm following is he said it's on 21. So I either missed 2 votes or yeah. Maybe I did. I don't know. We'll just double check if we can get like an AFL verified thing. Okay. No, ABC is wrong. Bontempelli is first on 21. And then it's Parrish, Oliver, Wines, and Walsh on 20, 20, 17, and 16 votes each. So yeah, ABC is actually stuffed up, not me. Woo! Tom says Bont is on 23 votes. The AFL website is saying he's on 21. So, I mean, if the AFL site's wrong, there's no way. I'm pretty sure it's not incorrect. Looks like the Community Leadership Award got awarded to Travis Boak as well. So, I mean, there's a lot of people that the D's have to win their flag for. Jim Steins, like so many players have passed away that used to be involved in the D's football club. Dean Bailey used to be a former coach. I think he died of cancer. Colin Sylvia died, I think, in a crash, or it may have been suicide. I'm not sure. It was probably one of those. Jim Steins, obviously, he passed away ages ago. Who else? And then, you know, Neil Danaher, man. It's just so wholesome if he could lift the cup or, like, be involved in grand final procedures somehow. I think that'd be really fitting, considering, you know, he's in his latter stages of life. We don't know how long he's going to be here for, so yeah. But anyone new to the stream, thank you for tuning in. Make sure to like the show. I hope you're enjoying the show. If you've hung around for quite a while, you know, especially if you can't get access to any live stream, yeah. It looks like we're probably going to be waiting a little bit for the next round. Any bold predictions coming up? Any predictions you guys have about the outcome of tonight, the outcome of next week? Go ahead, shoot, because I want to talk. Let's fill in the gaps with a little bit of discussion, because it's very easy to get bored, especially on a night like tonight where there's a lot of ad breaks and a lot of waiting and a lot of suspense and a lot of, you know what I'm saying, you know. But yeah, thank you to everyone who's tuned in, by the way, tonight. Much appreciated. A lot of people dipping in and out of the stream, and that's okay. That's okay. You do you, man. What else we got? Can imagine a lot of people would... I mean, there's 2,000 people in Kados' stream tonight. And I can imagine there'll be thousands in his stream next weekend. Actually, I don't think he is streaming next weekend. I think he's actually just watching the game with his family, I'm pretty sure. Greg says, what odds for a tie? And that's a very intriguing question. And you know what? I wouldn't be entirely opposed to it either. I think there's a lot of deserving winners, and I think a lot of people would agree with me. It's not an unpopular opinion. Like, a lot of people would say that. But look, I reckon there could be a good chance of that happening. You know, I think Oliver and Wines are probably the main two that are thereabouts. But Jack Steele, if he goes on like a 3-vote run, where he does it like 6 games in a row, which is very unlikely, it'd take like some Lockie Neal skill to do that. But if that happens, that could make for a very, very intriguing Brownlow count. Gabriel says, had a bet with Dad for Walsh versus Parrish. I reckon you're probably... I reckon you'll lose that. I reckon Dad will win that. Because, yeah, Parrish has only got a 4-vote lead. And I think, as I said before, Parrish fizzled out later on. Whereas Walsh, there's still a few games hanging around where he could get the 3. So that's not in his favour. Anyway, we have round 14 up. No votes for Parrish. Lyons got 3. Merritt's got 1. Mitchell 2. Bontempelli and Wines with 3 more each. So we'll update that. Bontempelli's on 24. Wines is on 20. That puts him at equal second. And I think that's everyone. Was that a Carlton game? Yeah. And the Giants definitely do not deserve, or the Blues definitely do not deserve to get votes in that Giants game, because that Giants game was absolutely horrific. But anyone who's tuned in the stream, thank you for joining in. It looks like we've got a very, very good run home coming up. There's only 9 rounds to go. 9 rounds. And currently we have 3 people on a 3-way tie for second. Oh my god, I've lost my voice. On a 3-way tie for second. Carl Amon with a good 2 votes there. Much deserved. No votes for Walsh in that round. No chance for Petrarca or Oliver to poll. And Jack Steele also was not there this round. So round 14 is over. And we move to round 15. And the reason there's only 5 games for this round is because, obviously, there was like some little debacle. I think that was the week where... Oh, I don't actually remember who the... I think one game got, like, dumped for the week after. So, yeah, that's what happened there. Round 15, Zorko got 3. Mundy got another 2 votes. Good on him. No votes for... Oh, well, 3 votes for Mitchell. 1 for Steele. So he hasn't really got a kick on. But I will add that vote to the tally. And then let's get the cheeky refresh. Nothing at the moment about the next lot. Davies Uniac with a vote. Very good season by Luke Davies Uniac, by the way. Wine's got a vote. Bokanab the 3. Walsh has 3. Oh my god, there's a lot of people polling in this. Okay, so Wines and Walsh got 1 and 3. So, then we've got Bontempelli and Oliver on 3. Oh, wow. And then, I think it was Petrarca with a vote? Petrarca got a vote. So, no Parrish in that game. So, yeah, Petrarca, I think, is out of it. I think it's fair to say we rule Petrarca out of this one. Paul says just call all votes as they happen. Yeah, I can do that. Greg says tomorrow's news will be full of complaints about Channel 7. Well, I reckon they'll ignore all of the complaints because that'll put them in a bad light. After round 15, Bontempelli is on 27 and he could be on track for 40, but I reckon, as I said before, the The slow run at the end of the season where the Bulldogs lost a bit of form, that's going to cost him. Oliver, 23, that's good. Wines, Parrish, and Walsh to round out the top 5. Wines and Oliver are probably in pole position. Parrish is gonna wind up, fizzling out, and Walsh, I reckon he'll move up a little bit. I reckon he could get close to like 26. I reckon that's my call. Petrarca will get 9 votes in the last 5 games. You never know, mate. You never know. I'll tell you what. I'd be interested to see how many votes Bailey Smith gets. Some people will be triggered at me for saying that. I mean, I'm not a fan of Bailey Smith, but at the same time, I'm not opposed to him. Travers Boak, very good as well. All right, we'll do it. We'll say the votes, all the votes. But I'm probably gonna sound like a racing commentator with how fast I'm doing it, or like an auctioneer. I'm gonna sound like that. We've exceeded 50 viewers again. Welcome to the stream, everyone. We've gone back down to 49. That's triggering. But welcome to the stream, all of you. If you're new to the show, welcome. Like the show and subscribe for more footy content if that's something that you like. But yeah, I'm assuming we're in another bloody ad break because you can never have too many ad breaks on Channel 7. Yeah, but thank you all for joining in over the course of the night. We've had over 4,000 people join at some point in the stream. So thank you for doing that. And let me just take a look at how many people have followed the Saba Show. Let's just have a quick look. Paul says, Bailey Smith, you don't get votes in finals. And that's why I think it's interesting, because he's gotten a lot of hype the last couple of weeks for, what he's been able to do in the finals series. But I think just for fun, how many votes did he actually get throughout the year? I mean, Bontempelli and McRae would have stolen a lot of his votes. But I'm just interested to see how he polled. He probably will end up with 5 to 8 votes, I reckon. Is that a fair prediction? I don't know. But yeah, I think that Bulldogs midfield just had a great season overall. Let's not, beat around the bush. As I said, very, very strong season by that lot. Okay, are we on another round? Or is 7 still showing whatever ads they show? I've forgotten. Like the Craig Cully United Australia party. I swear to God, I've seen that 13 to 15 times over the course of the last 2 days. I'm not meaning to delve into politics, but seriously, Craig, can you just lower it a little bit? Lower it. Calm down, mate. We do not need to see an ad every single, 10 minutes, man. Every 10 minutes. As if we didn't, we forgot about it the first time. We didn't. Okay? But, yeah. It is what it is, man. Politicians, they do what they gotta do. Albeit, sometimes probably the wrong way to go about it. Anyway, surely we're on the next round, man. Far out. No. When's the mark of the year? You'd think it'd be around about now, right? Ewan, thanks for that, G. Thanks for the support. Yeah, we are... come on now. First, you don't put it on 7+, and now this. I mean, I get your rights, or the rights, the broadcast rights, whatever. But come on, man. You're seriously gonna, do this to us? As football fans, as football enthusiasts? You're gonna deprive us of our right to watch the subjective best player in the league. Gabriel says, from now on, I will watch most games on KO. 7 is annoying. I mean, obviously, you're going to watch, the ones that aren't on 7 on KO. But it's really annoying. Like, I think I've seen, like, the idea being thrown around that they should have a Fox Footy and a Channel 7 feed for, like, finals, because obviously they're all put on 7. But they really should be put on both platforms, for people who have preference with commentators and whatnot. So, yeah, I think that's a really good idea, but obviously they're not going to do it. Yeah, but KO's done a great job for me. I mean, obviously, like, it dips out of the Fox Footy feed into the Channel 7 feed, as soon as the Channel 7 game starts. But in saying that, like, KO's pretty good, like, for analysis as well. It's really good. Devin says Max King's going to win. Bold call, mate. Bold call, but I reckon he could be in for a shot later, late excitement, quite possibly. Could poll, 3 votes plus the bonus vote that no one was told about. If he does that for the next, the way home, I reckon he could win this one. I reckon he could. If he's already polled votes already, then he's probably in with a bigger shot. KO is great, says Russell. Yeah, mate. You can see whatever the hell you want on there. Like, mate, if I want to see bloody ultimate frisbee, I can do that. Because believe it or not, you can do that. And I've actually watched Little League Baseball on there. Like, you can literally see, like, 15-year-old prodigies for baseball, even though I don't follow it. Like, I could watch that. Like, it's got, like usually you have, like, background content talking about, like, the athletes and what they do in their past. Like, it's like Luke Darcy saying, like, oh, this player came from, like, Geelong Grammar School or something. Like, these people, like, the commentators, this is their research for, like, a 14/15-year-old Little League player. It's like, his favorite book is Harry Potter. Like, that's the research. That's the research. It's so funny. It's so great. Like, yeah, it just cracks me up. This guy's favorite book is Harry Potter. Like, it's jokes. It's jokes. But the Mark of the Year award is coming right up. Nick Natanui is going to present it, and Abby Holmes as well, for some weird reason. Greg says, many AFL tragics like me live overseas and can't watch Australian TV. Previous years have been fine. Oh, really? In terms of previous years have been fine, how? How has it been better in the past? Oh my god. Okay. Shea Bolton has 1 Mark of the Year. But come on, man. I mean, good grab. Fair play. Right? Great grab, should I say. But how the hell has Jack Riewoldt not won this? If you're talking pure difficulty of the mark, Jack Riewoldt needs to win that. I mean, it's a Richmond award nonetheless. Like, they were going to win it. But I reckon Riewoldt got snubbed on that one, guys. Yeah, Greg, with living overseas, I can't imagine how difficult that is to watch it. Number 1, time zones. And number 2, just, like, finding a way to watch the games. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, extremely difficult. It's like watching the EPL over here, like, like waking up at 2:30 to watch the EPL. Like it's not great. It's not very practical. Gabriel says, "What? That's insane." Yep, damn right. Greg says I could watch the live stream. I mean, yeah. I don't even. Yeah, just broadcasting rights are bullshit, man. Real bullshit. Anyway, so Mark of the Year's been announced, and I can like that. That is probably. I mean, fam, biggest snub since Andrew Walker, and that's not because I'm a Carlton supporter. Yeah. I mean, the Shea Bolton grab was like it was huge, great grab, but Rewalt needs to win that. Like, I mean, he got up a long way, and I will just see this again. I just want to watch this again. Yeah, he did get up, but insane. I don't. Nah. I don't reckon that is it. He got up. I mean, you're talking Mark Blitzovs is like a 195 plus. And Bolton got the hang. He got a little bit of bounce off the shoulders, but look, nothing beats that Rewalt mark. It's just ridiculous. He got a step ladder, looking at the ball, running back with the flight. How crazy is that? Logistically, how do you even do that? That's like never seen before. Greg says possibly through Foxtel. I watch every game every week. Time zone is only 3 hours different. Oh, okay, so that's better. That's all right. Watch AFL account through people. Yeah, I thought there'd be something like optimized for overseas international people wanting to watch it or follow. Round 16. We've got no result of the Crows and Suns game for some reason. But Dogs North, Libba, Cunnington, Waitman, Petrarca. Oh, Petrarca gets 2 votes in the D's Giants game. Mills gets 3. So Petrarca will be getting the 2 votes. Whoever said say them as we go, I think it's going to be a bit difficult to do that because it's like 9 games and I have to say 27 people. Steele got 3 votes. This could be the beginning. Walsh with 2. Parrish with 3. Wines with 3. Okay, so Wines and Parrish with 3 each. Walsh got 2. Boak's got another 2 as well, and Steele with the 3 votes. And here we go. We're starting to hit the business end. Yeah. Okay. Took Miller apparently with the 3 votes in the Suns Tigers, and Jared Lyons with the 3 votes for the Lions Crows game. To be fair, I reckon Jared Lyons is probably their top poller right now. So that is round 16 done. So we've only got rounds 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 20. 7. I could do maths, guys. 7 weeks left. Meaning you can get a maximum of 21. Only 10 more votes, or no. Yeah, 10 more votes needed to break the record for votes. That is for Bontempelli. Interesting to see if he'll get it. As I said earlier in the stream, he sort of fizzles out later in the regular season. So, yeah, hopefully, I mean for him, hopefully, that doesn't happen. But there's a possibility. I am very surprised Walsh didn't get the 3 votes in the Freo Blues game. That was Sean Darcy who got it. And then in the Hawks Power game, Boak gets the 2 and Amon gets the 1 vote. So I think that was pretty expected. Round 17's up. Hawks Freo, Mundy gets the 3 votes. He's probably up there as well. No Tigers or Pies voters that are really notable. Took Miller with the 3 votes again. So he's polling. Obviously ineligible from his suspension earlier in the season. Adam Cherrill with a vote. Jaden Stevenson with 3. Adams with 3 in the Tigers Pies fixture. And then we move to the other games. Merritt takes the votes from Parrish, who I believe got tagged against the Crows. Mills is 2 in the Dogs Swans fixture. Steele with 3. Lions Saints. That's where he went nuts. Oliver with 1. Petrarca 3. And Walsh with 3. Oh my god, the voice crack was bad. But Walsh with 3 votes. So he's on 24. Petrarca's on 19. Who else we got? Oliver on 1. Or with 1. Steele with 3 more. Steele is coming, boys. Steele is coming. We are, yep. Round 17. Only 6 weeks left. Not gonna lie, I'm very surprised that Walsh polled 3 in the Blues Cats. I mean, that was a very shit game. I went to that one. But yeah, I mean, he was by far our best player, but didn't expect him to get the 3. Jack Steele went nuts in the Lions Saints game, so that is why he got the 3. Power D's. Don't remember if this one was at home or away. But Petrarca and Oliver, yep. Merritt with the 3 in the really shitty Dons Crows game. And Jordan Dawson, who's been linked with the move back to Adelaide. His yeah, he got 3 votes in that game. And currently, this is how it stands, as you can see on the right-hand side of your screen. Bontempelli's on top with 27. Then it gets very interesting with 3 people tied on 24 and 1 on 23. Walsh on 24. Fam. He could get 30. Oliver on 24 as well. Wine's on 24 as well. Parrish is probably not going to poll a lot more for the rest of the year. I think this is going to be so high scoring. Like, I think, like, potentially 3 or 4 players could poll above 30. I don't even think, like, that's not even far-fetched. 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. Yep. 6 rounds left. But anyone who's new to the stream, thank you for tuning in. Make sure to like the stream and subscribe to the show if you want to hang around for some more sports content. We've got the predictions tomorrow for the grand final, and we've got the live stream next weekend. Padala says, Jack Steele gonna pick up? Is he gonna win the last 8? Look, he's coming home. He is coming home. And I think if you're you're in the top 5, you're probably worried because Steele will probably come out of nowhere. But, you know, yeah, he's on 17, so he's 10 votes off the top. It's going to be very hard to make up ground, especially with Oliver and Wines definitely polling later on as well. So I think he's going to find it very difficult to catch, but I think he could break into the top 5. Walsh probably could get to 30, maybe. I'm trying to think who else. Yeah, Bontempelli, I don't think will win it. I think I rule Bontempelli out of this. Parrish, I rule him out. It's got to come down to Oliver, Wines. It probably those 2, I reckon. And if I'm being biased, Sam Walsh, but he's not gonna poll in the last 2 weeks. So, do we have any updates? Nope. All right, we've got a few minutes to wait. But please, post your predictions. What's the run home going to look like? Put your top 5 in the chat. How many votes they're gonna get? I'm interested. Because yeah, I think it's this is really tough to predict. This is really tough to predict. Especially if you've put a bit of money on the line tonight. You're probably a bit squirmish in your seat right now. Definitely getting a bit suspenseful. So, mate, I reckon you'll probably, I mean, for some of you, you're probably nice and calm, but some of you, you've put a cheeky 100 on the line. For some of you, that's some big money. So yeah, you probably don't want to be losing that money either. Anyway, let's have a look at, sorry. I don't know what I was just going on about. Ben Cousins is trending on Twitter. I'm not too sure why that is. Okay, some people are saying that Bontempelli's going to finish first. Okay. Yeah, this is going to be nuts. David Mundy has 18 Brownlow votes. That is a big surprise to me. Very big. Someone said Hamish McLaughlin is about as funny as COVID in a nursing home. Happy I'm missing out on that. Okay, we still don't have votes. We're still going. We're still waiting. Yeah. So, I mean, fair play to David Mundy. He's 36, actually. So, yeah. He's round about that mark. He could probably go for another 3-4 years, I reckon. Play to 40. Last time someone did that, probably Fletcher. I mean, Burgoyne, I think he's 40, isn't he? I think Burgoyne's 40 as well. So yeah, he probably has the ability to go another 3 or 4, as I said. 18 votes as a 36-year-old. That is nuts. Mate, give that guy a medal. He's not going to win the Brownlow, but give him a medal. He deserves it. No updates still. We're still waiting. But if you're new to the stream, we've got the little count on the side that can show you all the favourites, what they have. They're polling it currently. Obviously, 4 people that were highly poised to win are in the top 5. So yep, it's going to get tight, and Jack Steele obviously also heavily predicted to make a late run, so that could eventuate. I think so after Parrish, Petrarca's on 19, Boak's on 18, Mundy's on 18. Mundy has more votes than Steele right now. That is mind-blowing stuff. Do we have any votes? No. Oh my god, it's 9:35. What happened to this finishing at 9:40? Okay, anyway, votes. Freo Cats, no Mundy. Dangerfield votes. Tigers Lions, no one votes except McCluggage. Giant Swans, Parker votes 3. Crows Eagles, no votes. North Dons, Parrish gets 1. Parrish gets the 1 vote, so that puts him in equals second until I see the next bunch. Taranto's been polling a few votes as well. He had a very, very strong season. We don't have any updates on the other 4 games yet. Constantly refreshing the page though, so we can find out. It still hasn't happened yet. I'm waiting to see they always do it with the D's, the Blues, teams that, are up and about. No power either. Okay, here we go. 2 votes to Oliver in the draw with the Hawks. So that makes him go to 26. Walsh is 3, Pies Blues. Wines is 3, Power Saints still gets 2. Bontempelli with 3. Jeremy Sharp with a vote. Interesting, but Bontempelli goes to 30. Sam Walsh goes to 27. Clayton Oliver goes to 28. And who's the other one? Steele and Wines. Steele gets 2. Wines gets 3. And now... Okay, so now we've got... It's just as tight up top as it was in the previous round. It's done absolutely nothing in terms of separation. Yeah, Walsh was always going to poll 3. So that's what I'm talking about. But Bontempelli just got a 3 voter again. Jack still probably needed the 3. Wines has taken the honours there. Oliver also got 2 votes. Yep. So that makes it very, very, very interesting. Wait, Oliver was on 24. Okay, so I've butchered that. What am I doing? 26. There we go. We're fixed. Okay. Bontempelli is 3 votes clear of equal second between Walsh and Wines. Very, very, very exciting. And I've said very too many times. Okay, so we've only got about a month of football left. Actually, no, 5 weeks. Unhypno says what round? We are in round 19 coming up. So we've only got 5 weeks left. Can you see a record being broken for most votes? 36 is the PB. Bontempelli needs 7. But, Wines and Oliver probably are... I mean, it's going to be close. Walsh is not getting 10. Probably needed a few more votes just to help him out a little bit, for those last couple games where we lost. I don't know if... Oh, no, we had a very bad run to the end of the season. We lost to North, we lost to Gold Coast, we lost to Port, we lost to GWS. He's probably going to get the 3 in the St Kilda game, but that'll be it. So 30 is a very good return for a third season player. But yeah, I'm going to say this is down to Oliver and Wines. I reckon. 100%. 100%. And it may be an ad break. I got no idea. Sam Walsh is trending. Let's have a look at what's going on with bloody Sam Walsh. Because he's trending. Dylan Buckley says, I love Sam Walsh so much. Sam Walsh is not going to win, though. Yeah, but 21 years of age and you're getting 31. My God. We have a player on our hands. Round 19 coming up, though. Here we go. Laird gets 3 for the Crows. Heaney gets 3 for the Swans. Dangerfield gets 3 for the Cats. Lyons gets 3 for the Lions. No votes for Jack Steele in the Eagles-Saints game. I believe he was tagged. So that probably rules him out from here. And then we have the suspenseful games. Yeah, I can't imagine Walsh is getting any more votes except for the St Kilda game. Which means he probably polled in every win. I'm going to be honest with you. Regardless, this guy's leaving me on suspense because he always puts the Bulldogs, the D's, the Power, the Blues last. Here we go. So no Sam Walsh votes, as expected. Wines with the 3. Bont with the 3. Oliver with 1 in that D's Dogs game. So Oliver with 1. Bontempelli with 3. Oh, yeah, that's the game he went nuclear. So that's expected. Wines with 3 votes. So that puts him into second position, clear. And yeah, those are the results for that round. So we've only got 1 month left. One more. Tom Green getting votes. Nick Larkey obviously getting votes. Taron Thomas, great performer this season when he was playing, when he was fit as well. He got 2 votes in the North Blues game. But anyone new to the stream, you can see that Bontempelli is on 33 votes. But he's also facing a little issue. Mark says it's got to be the Bont. You need to call it. I'm not calling the Bont. I'm calling Wines. I'm calling Wines. Is that a bold call? I mean, it's not that bold because he's right there, but I think Wines will win it. I think, the power, they end the season not losing a game. I mean, there's a couple people that could steal points from him, or votes from him, but Bontempelli, I mean, he's got a really, he's got a bit of a problem. The Bulldogs did not perform in the last month. So, here we go. Round 20's already out. They're going to come in like quick fire now. No Pies Eagles, no Hawks Lions, no Freo Tigers, North Cats, no one. Don Swans, no one. Mills gets the 3 votes, but I think that was the last game that he played for the season. So we're still left on a cliffhanger. Once again, no Dogs, no D's, no Power, no Blues. I think it's just a favourable schedule fixture for Wines. Make sure to like the stream if you're enjoying this. Because I bloody am. I mean, I should. It's my own stream, but whatever. Wines only gets the 2 votes in the Giants Power. Amon takes all 3. Oliver 1 vote. Petrarca 3. Steele 1. Walsh 3. Okay, we have some movement. Walsh is on 30. Steele is on 20. Bontempelli did not poll. Caleb Daniel nabbed the votes. Petrarca's on 3. And Oliver is on 1. So that means that... Okay, wait. Wines gets 2 more votes on top of that. So that means that Wines is now in pole position. Pretty much. We're close. We're close. There's only 3 rounds left. And it's getting intense. It's getting very intense. Wines, probably one of the 3 votes. Poor Carl decided to nick it. I've just kicked my desk. But Sam Walsh with the big 3. The Cool Group Vlogs has arrived for the primetime viewing experience. Hello, how are ya? Hope you're doing well. But this is getting bloody intense, man. I think Wines has to win this. Wines is in the best position to win. Russell says, what a finish, how exciting. I mean, I hope I'm making it exciting, especially if you're not watching the thing. But thanks to all the people rocking up. Make sure to like the stream. We've got a bloody brilliant run home. Final 3 weeks coming right up. We're probably going to have to wait 10 minutes for the next round, but that's okay. Yeah. So, yeah, all good and well. But yeah, Walsh is not going to poll again. So, love you, Sammy, but 30 votes. I mean, that's great for, as I said, a 30-year play. 30 votes? You're kidding me? Oliver, yeah, look, he could be close, but I think he's too far back now. 3 weeks left, 4 votes behind. Bontempelli, it's very unlikely he'll poll in the next 3 weeks, given the Bulldogs' very iffy form. He probably needed to poll in that game that they just played against the Crows. But yeah, I don't think he had a good one in that game either. So, yeah, But I mean, Gorn has been really good as well. Him, Oliver, and Petrarca, I think they'll all poll 20 when it's all said and done. But we gotta wait. We gotta wait. But they're all gonna come through quick fire. So I'm gonna have to be on my game. Thank God for this guy. I mean, this guy's saved my ass, man. He's actually got me covered, and the viewers are kicking right back up for the closing stages of this to see my reaction. Yeah. Okay. Okay, we're close. We're close. We're close. Get excited, lads. We're definitely on the ad break because it's 3 minutes since the last update. So, put your predictions. Is Wines going to take over? Mark says, how did Wines go in the last 3 weeks? Well, I'm not 100% about how Wines went. I know, well, the Power were in, some very good form to close the season off in comparison to the Dogs who didn't win one in the last 3, I don't think. So that is not going in their favor at all. At least for Bontempelli. But yeah, like, the Power beat the Blues by 95. So you'd think that Wines will poll in that, unless some curveball happens. The umpires, rig it in some way. But yeah. I'm going to say, like, it's favorable. It's so favorable that Wines ends up winning this. Russell says he's expected to poll in all 3 games. It doesn't matter what he polls. He can poll 3 ones and he'll win. Because I can't, as I said, I can't see Bontempelli polling in the final 3. So, I mean, it's unfortunate for the Bont, because if his team won, you could see him, probably winning this in the end. But I mean, it's really depressing too, the fact that Ollie Wines played Bontempelli in the final week of the season. So there you go. Yeah, you'd have to be bloody depressed. Yeah, but what else we got? Yeah, only 5 minutes to play. Oh wait, what am I talking about? 5 minutes since the last tweet is what I was meant to say. Round 21's out. Okay, the Blues Suns. Sam Walsh is out of the picture, so he's getting put with the first lot. Took Miller with 3, Mitchell with 3, Taranto with 3. He's polled very well all night. Zorko, Lyons, Danaher in the Freo Lions game. So, Brisbane polling well across the board. And I don't know what's going on with the others. Okay, we've got a bit of delay. No Port, no Dogs, no D's updates. Come on. We're doing quick refreshes. What else we got? Okay. No Bontempelli or Parrish. 3 to Steele. No Oliver. And Wines with a vote. That doesn't change everything, but it makes it very, very intriguing. Steele goes to 23 alongside Petrarca. Wines got a vote. And that is it. It is tied up at the top. And I think this is where Bontempelli parts with his lead. Wines doesn't even need to do it convincingly. He can, he can get 2-1 votes and he'll win. I think it's actually out of the question for Oliver too. If Wines gets a vote, okay, well, if Wines gets a vote, it's really down. I mean, Oliver has to Has to get 3 this week. Walsh is still in it. Oh boy, this is really interesting. We have not had a tie in ages, but it's not going to happen. There's not going to be a tie. Oliver, yep, he's going to have to get 2 threes, rely on Wines to get absolutely dogged by his teammates in the final 2 weeks of the season. I reckon Boak will get the 3 votes in round 23. That was, yep. And then Port Adelaide played Carlton. And, you know, you could, like, the whole 22 of Port Adelaide could get votes. So, I mean, Wines only needs to get 2 votes in the next 2 games. That rules Oliver out. Walsh is already ruled out. Bontempelli is probably ruled out. It has to be Wines. It has to be. He's in the best position. Lucy said, what round? We have 2 weeks left. 2 weeks. 2 weeks to go. And oh man, this is a pain in the ass. If Ollie Wines goes on and win this, which he probably will, bloody fair play to him. I think, you know, this triggers me so badly as a Carlton supporter because he was... Oh, wait, hang on. North Swans, Parker, 3 votes. Neil, 3 votes. Lions, Pies. Taranto, 2 votes. Giants, Tigers, along with Cully with 3. Cat Saints, no votes for Steele. 2 votes for Parish in the Suns Dons fixture. And then we will have the moment of truth. The refresh. Numerous refreshes to find out who the hell, if Oliver doesn't poll and Wines polls, it's curtains. Here we go. Here we go. Come on, lads. Like the stream if you're enjoying this. This intensity. Here we go. D's Crows, Oliver and Petrarca do not vote. Freo Eagles, Sarong votes 3. Hawks Dogs, no votes. Wines gets a vote. Boak gets 3. That's it. That has to be it. See, I did think Boak would get the 3 votes. Wines takes the lead. Gee, that's big. Oliver and Petrarca not polling in that D's Crows game. That is huge. But look, if Oliver polled 3 and Wines got dogged in the last round and then Oliver got another 3, imagine getting the tie from that method. That's mental. So Bontempelli, it's going to come down to this Power Dogs game. I mean, if you're on the telecast, that is the last game that gets called. Obviously. It's just so fitting that that's the last game. And I really wish I could see this. Well, I can, but... Oh my goodness. And we're just about to hit 5,000 plays over the course of the evening. So thank you everyone for tuning in over the course of the night as well. Make sure to like the stream if you haven't already. Mate, this is ridiculous. We've got 1 round left, and I can't tell if it's an ad break or not, so I'm constantly refreshing. This is nuts. Yeah. So yeah, if you... Well, you can see it on the screen. Wines is on 34. He currently has the lead. He plays Bontempelli's Bulldogs in the final round of the season, as if it couldn't get more dramatic. But look, I think we all see a Wines victory in the books. I'm constantly refreshing Twitter because it has been my savior. I think the big winner from tonight has been David Mundy. Absolute legend. for getting, I think, 20 votes. Round 23's out. Swans, Suns, Dawson with 3 votes. Zorko with 3 votes for the Lions. Laird with 2 for Crows North. Mitchell with 2 for Tigers Hawks. Don's Pies, no votes. And then, I can see movement in the chat, but I don't want to see it. I'm not looking. Here we go. Oh my god. Can we not? Can we just get a bit of a load up? Here we go. We still don't have updates. They're obviously doing game by game. Here we go. Wines gets the 2 votes. That is his Brownlow. That's his Brownlow. No votes for the Dogs in that game. Gorn gets 1. 3 votes to Oliver. So Oliver will end on 3rd position. Wines ends with an equal AFL record of 36. Gordon with a great vote. Cooper Sharman with, the 1 vote wonder for Saints Freo. And Jack Steele ends off his campaign with 26. That is it. The game's over. The round, the season, over. And Ollie Wines is the 2021 Brownlow medalist. Jesus. The first Brownlow medalist for the Port Adelaide side. I mean, congratulations to him. That is absolutely amazing. I mean, considering the fact that they got absolutely walloped last week, this is what they needed. 4 players, as I said earlier in the stream, 4 players got 30 votes or above. That is Wines, Bontempelli, Oliver, and Walsh. Walsh in his 3rd season, finishing 4th. Russell says, Wines, yes, thanks for an entertaining stream, dude. I'm happy you enjoyed the stream. If you want to stick around for a little post-game, you can do so. We'll have a little wrap-up. Gabriel says, well done, Darcy Parish. I support the Dons. 26 votes is a brilliant pull from him. Wines ending on the 36 is just... I mean, that's great for him. The fact that... I mean, I don't think we expected, a dramatic Brownlow count like this. We got it. It was great. As I said, thank you for tuning in. If you're heading off now while we're doing the post game, feel free to smash a like on the stream and subscribe to the show. We're doing the predictions tomorrow, and we are doing the live stream for the grand final next week, or this time next week, a day before, whatever. But Ollie Wines, mad win, amazing win. As I said, they had a very dire finish to the season. But this pretty much capped off, they could have made the grand final, but this capped it off for them. Yeah. But mate, you know what is the absolute I don't know what the word is. This Gabriel's leaving. Thank you. I hope to see you around sometime. But this is the problem, right? I swear to God, a couple seasons ago, or last season, Ollie Wines was rumoured to come to Carlton. I'm not even joking. I swear to God that was a rumour. Albeit a rumour. That's got me in the shits, fam. That's really, really annoying. But, look. I think someone said in the Twitter, or on Twitter, Brownlow is not the prestigious award it once was because Wines' 2021 season wasn't equal to Dusty's 2017. Just the, I just hate how people compare seasons. Just appreciate the fact, it's not greatness, but appreciate the fact like what these players offered to their teams, I would argue that Wines was pivotal to their success. If he wasn't performing, he hasn't, he's been injured a couple times in the past, but, this season he was instrumental to their success. And I mean, that's what the MVP is for. This isn't the MVP, but, even though Wines didn't win the MVP, you could argue that that's sort of why he won the Brownlow. If you can win 3 votes in that many games, or win votes in that many games, that shows that you're contributing to the game. I mean, you're obviously contributing enough that the umpires are taking notice to what you're doing. So look, I just hate comparing, but regardless, like Dusty's 2017 and Wines is 2021, like they're 2 completely different seasons. But I don't think people saw this one coming either. People saw Boke as the number 1, the person you tag, but Wines, completely different. Came out of nowhere, really. Paul and Greg have said thank you for the show. I'm really happy you guys enjoyed it as well. Yeah, but yeah, just don't compare, guys. Don't compare, guys. It's indented in like NBA and EPL Twitter culture. People comparing clubs and not appreciating greatness for what it is. It's like the Ronaldo Messi argument. But hey, you already know he's going to be my first pick in fantasy next year. But look, you can already expect he's going to get tagged round 1 next season. But David Mundy as well. I don't know if he ended on 20 votes, but in round 22 he was on 20 votes. That's surreal, by the way. Brilliant. Parish 26, Merritt 20. That's a good poll for Essendon as well. I don't think you would have seen that coming at the start of the season. Walsh, I can't stop talking about my boy Sam. 30 votes. You're 21 years old. Nuts. Discussion about forwards or defenders polling in the top 10 ever again. Probably not going to happen. It's a bit of a shame, but yeah, it's a midfielder's award. We know that. It's no secret. A forward or a defender hasn't won it for ages. But yeah, this was a great Brownlow count. Love to see it. Look, people are starting to leave, and you know what? That's what I expect. Brownlow's wrapped up. You were here for the stream. You were here to watch it. You were here to witness it along with me. But look, I think that's, there's not much more to be said. Make sure to like the stream, and subscribe to the show. You already know, I've said it numerous times, I will be doing predictions tomorrow, for the grand final, so stay tuned for that. And then we will be doing the grand final this time, not this time, in 6 days' time, roughly this time. We will know a premiere in about 6 days' time this time. So, now that I've said it. Still shared with Parish, is he in the top 5? I'm not 100% sure, but he's got to be close. I think so. I think Travis Boak was probably around that mark as well. So, yeah. Wines, Bont, Oliver, Walsh. I think, yeah, still would probably be 5th. But yeah, I think I'm going to wrap it up here because, there's not really much more I can talk about it. There's nothing more to be said, Ollie Wines has won, 36 votes, equal best in the AFL. But yeah, I think that's probably going to wrap it up from me. I hope you enjoyed the stream, as I said. If you enjoyed the broadcast, like the video. But yeah, that's probably going to be it from me, I reckon. Yeah. So, yeah, thanks for, showing your support, sharing your thoughts in the chat. It's been very active all night, so thanks for that as well. But yeah, I think we're going to wrap it up here. So, like the stream, subscribe. I'm happy you all enjoyed it. At least that's what, the chat's been telling me, and the like count's telling me. So thank you all for your support. But yeah, that's going to be it from me. So you'll see me on other videos, obviously, if you decide to hang around. But, for the 18, 19 people that are still here, Thank you for tuning in as well. But yeah, we'll be here for plenty more AFL content and sports content in the coming weeks, for the foreseeable future. So hope you can stick around for that. I'm losing my voice. Hope you can stick around for that, but that's going to be it from me. So enjoy the rest of your evening. And yeah, that's going to be about it. So enjoy your night, guys. Peace out.